always interesting to explore the things that you're afraid of because you find out more about yourself.
What are you afraid of?
And I guess maybe that's why I'm fascinated. When I was a little kid, I remember my mom took me to a movie theater and we sat and watched Creature from the Black Lagoon in 3D, and I remember being just scared out of my mind. I guess that warped me from that point on, so I've been on this path to find out what fear is all about.
Most horror movies and science fiction movies, that's what they're dealing with, is some innate fear that we all have about something we don't understand. It's pretty fantastical, but it hits a chord, I think, in all of us, that there's something out there that's bigger and stronger than us. That's what this movie feeds on, the fear of.
You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
The internet is an interesting place because we all deal with it. I mean, most of us deal with it daily, and it's one of those things that you just sort of take for granted. It just seems like a tool, and it's fun, and we see a lot of things, but there's also tremendous possibilities.
See? The audience is never wrong.
When you connect a whole lot of computers, you wind up with really a neural net system, which is very much like artificial intelligence. And I thought, well, what if somebody or a ghost or something could inhabit those wires so that they don't live in any one particular place, but they live in the entire network? And I thought that was like a fun idea and potentially a very scary territory.
What happens if I lose?
You die.
Some people would argue that the progress of technology and computers is such that with artificial intelligence, perhaps one day we'll arrive at something like this anyway. So I guess it's trying to kind of exaggerate reality as it is right now.
Oh my God.
It's heightened reality, this movie, you know? It's like it's a thriller, but with a taste of futuristic elements. The wave of the future, the energy, the connection between the internet is all, the whole world is so small now.
I'd like to say I can feel your pain, but I can't.
The movie is New York of the 1930s rather than New York today, which there's still plenty of the 1930s left in New York, which is the sort of approach that we take to that. People do have computers and modern telephones and modern cars and so forth, but all of the set dressing and everything really is, and the building structures that we constructed are all from the 1930s. And I like that opposition of older technology against modern technology. It really says something about where we're going, and to me somehow the stuff from the 30s seems somehow friendlier and warmer, whereas modern stuff seems colder, and we're maybe heading towards a world of things that's more impersonal and cold.
It's a mixture of the textures. I think that's interesting. To me, it's a very gray movie. It's always raining. It's very dark.
You see, I believe death should be repulsive, so we don't grow too fond of it.
Our film has a rather dark nature, which, you know, I like a lot. I mean, it's something I've wanted to explore for a long time, and this has given me the opportunity.
I love watching these old tapes.
It's a ghost story as such. It deals with the, I suppose, the impossible and supernatural.
It is a ghost story, and we give, in the film, we give sort of an explanation that is both scientific and spiritual, if you will, so you can sort of decide for yourself whether or not, which one you care to believe.
Time